Turning our attention to weather now, we are currently under a Storm Team 44 weather alert for parts of the tri-state. Storm Team 44 meteorologist Gunnar Consell is tracking rain, potentially even snow chances. And Gunnar, who and when will be seeing this potentially wintry mix?
Yeah, so right now until 12 a.m., we have that winter weather advisory only for our southernmost counties in the tri-state. So I'm talking about you out in Caldwell, Hopkins, and Muhlenberg counties. So our neighbors to the south, we're dealing with those conditions that could be wintry. We're not so much looking at the biggest chances of winter weather. Even just myself, my opinion, my expert opinion, we are going to be seeing as time goes on, just those snow chances looking a little bit less and less. Now, right now, we're looking at that radar and we're seeing a lot of that heavy rain staying well to the south of the Ohio River. We're not picking up too much rain in the land of Lincoln or even in the Hoosier state. So a lot of that activity is staying well towards our south. So in particular, we are looking at very heavy rain out towards Madisonville, Princeton. And if we try to get a good zoom in, we can try to zoom in just a bit to see kind of what we're looking at here in the bluegrass. So Madisonville picking up very heavy rain. And the radar, it doesn't necessarily portray exactly what's happening, but it looks like the radar is trying to hint at snow being possible in Madisonville. Now, I'm not sold on it because temperatures are still in the mid-40s. So if we have any viewers out there in Hopkins County or in Caldwell County and you live in any of these areas where we're seeing white, please let me know what you're seeing. This would make my job a lot easier because there's only so much you can do looking at the data but not knowing what's falling on the ground since we're so close to that freezing level. Now, we are looking at conditions continuing to be cold, but not cold enough for widespread snow. So this may be the extent of that wintry weather as we head throughout the day. If anything, we're seeing snow falling amongst some of those flakes, but not necessarily seeing it accumulate because temperatures are just far too warm. Zooming in, you can see the closer we get, the more kind of sporadic that snow looks to be in Hopkins County. Now, as we put things in motion, looking at the futurecast, we are going to be dealing with that rain lingering towards the south, but generally just pushing out sooner rather than later. So we are going to be seeing things drying up and clearing out throughout the rest of the overnight. Not too much happening after 8 p.m. tonight. Things will be clearing out. So if we pick up any snow, it'll be before 8, and it will only accumulate on some of those elevated surfaces. Now, tonight, temperatures down to 30 degrees. If there's any rain and snow, it'll be done way early. So not necessarily carrying into the new day. Tuesday around midnight through the morning should be on the drier side because we were expecting a clearing overnight, clearer skies by the time you head out the door tomorrow. So we will be dealing with sub-freezing conditions, but we'll at least be dealing with sunny conditions. So things will be faring a little bit better as we head throughout the day. Tomorrow, 48 degrees, going to be a nice but chilly day here in the tri-state. And as we look towards Valentine's Day, we're looking at things getting even warmer, and I think that's a forecast you can love.